Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
There, maybe.
1 second.
Check on her.
Let me get this.
No, we don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
You in the name
You
of
better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot!
19 shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the fucking pot!
Just to say, I can know.
You got a fucking voucher for that shit.
Can you get off of me, please?
You tripping, bro?
I have my pass and everything.
your back.
Can somebody get my pass? No. Am I under arrest? For what?
But you can't turn your back.
When I'm under arrest for?
I'm gonna call the police.
How? I just saw the police on the video. How? What the fuck?
I don't give a shit. Look at these guys.
That's right.
He give a shit. What the fuck she said?
Yeah, Ken.
I'm not under arrest though.
How
So why? Why? Look at this. You not see me.
She didn't resist it. You just threw it down.
Literally
You
now.
didn't punch her. I was sitting here before.
And before he pushed me.
Fucking handicap gear.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You see the whole thing.
Everybody see it.
Excuse me, am I under arrest?
Yeah.
For what? Can you tell me what I'm under arrest for? That's my law.
You didn't know why.
I didn't know police officers. I didn't get a freedom restraint. I didn't know that. It's evidence.
right here.
It's evidence.
Fucking picture.
It's evidence.
on the ground. This pig got on the ground.
Excuse me. Can I get up and get on my train, please?
Nope. Nope. Get her up. Let me get over here. Come.
I can stand up on myself. Because he said no, he said, no way, you let me talk to me first. Because he's trying to violate me.
Now they're taking her phone.
He said I'm under arrest, but he won't go for what?
Everybody can see this shit.
Yeah, that's another station. And you got 13 attacking this girl right here.
Right, where is this thing?
You know, this man, everything they got.
And all these witnesses are yeah, get in the phone. Yeah, that's her. Walk away, Penny. Walk away, Penny.
So I got the thing, right? He told me to go over there. So I'm going over there. I'm going to I go to the lawyer.
Yeah, get the lawyer.
So I got my ticket. He's seen. I'm like, I'm on He literally pushes me.
We have to understand the past in order to understand what's going on now. It's not just with the presidency, though. It's with the inequalities that you see when you look around. Like, for instance, if you don't understand the history of law enforcement misconduct in black space, in black communities, Black Lives Matter won't make any sense to you. Now, I want to be very clear when I talk about the history of law enforcement misconduct. I'm not talking about every damn cop. I'm not talking about good cops and bad cops, good people and bad people. I'm talking about a history and a culture of law enforcement that has simply not treated black and brown peoples the same as white folks. And anyone who denies that what I just said is true has not studied history and is not competent to speak about it, right? Because the history of policing traces directly back to slave patrols. That was the first iteration of law enforcement on this land in any real formal sense. It was police, after all, who enforced the slave codes. It was police who enforced segregation after slavery was ended. It was police who conspired to engage in lynchings of thousands of black bodies, releasing suspected criminals or people who weren't even suspected of a crime into the hands of the mob. It was police that pulled protesters off of sit-in stools in the 1960s. It was police that turned water cannons and dogs on children in the streets of Birmingham. It was police that did the same and beat protesters on the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma. Selma, it was cops along with uniformed military personnel that rampaged in Mexican-American communities in Los Angeles during the Zoot Suit riots in 1943. That was law enforcement. It wasn't just average people. It was people whose job was to, quote unquote, enforce the law. The problem is, if you live in a society where the laws are unjust, everyone who enforces those laws is engaged in injustice by definition, you see? It's not about good people and bad people. It's about if a system is flawed, the people who enforce that system are culpable. And people of color know that, right? Black folks know, for instance, and brown folk know that it's law enforcement that enforces the war on drugs, which is not about drugs.
Get outside now.
Nope. You got a warrant, you come on in. You got a warrant. You better have a warrant. Turn that record on. You better have a warrant. You better have a goddamn warrant. You just broke my door. You better have a warrant. You better have a warrant. You know. No, I'm not coming outside.
Yes.
Am I under arrest?
Come outside.
Am I under arrest?
You're going to be if you don't come outside.
Am I under arrest?
We haven't done nothing.
Okay. So we have a video of somebody being beat inside of this house.
Ain't no in here, man.
Okay, so step outside.
No.
We're gonna settle this.
You have a warrant for me or anybody in this house. No. Do you have a warrant? Don't touch her. Don't put your hands on her. Don't put your hands on her. You are out of law, man. You are breaking the law. I don't give a about no gun, man. You don't give a boy. I ain't got nothing. No, I'm not coming out. I feel my life is in danger. I feel my life is in danger. Ain't nobody in this house but me and my kid and my girlfriend. And you just tore up my door for nothing. I want to see your sergeant. I want to see your shift commander. You people are wrong, man. I have not done nothing to nobody.
Stand up.
Don't touch me.
Stand up.
Touch me, man.
Back up.
I haven't broken no law.
Bring him to me.
This is my son.
Stand up.
This is my son. Don't touch my son.
Stand up.
Don't touch my son.
It's not resisting.
Don't touch my son. Don't you mean stop resisting? You attacking my family.
Loud, listen, y'all. They all need to be arrested. All y'all, I want all of them arrested. They need to be locked up. They need to be sent to jail. They should never have a law enforcement job ever again. Or all law enforcement need to be taken out the Constitution, and we need to put something else in law, because if this is how they doing, this is criminal activity, y'all. Criminal activity. You know what I'm saying? You don't see, it's a chain of command and how you supposed to move and operate. That's why we have the law enforcement, how it's supposed to be done. But if you guys are law enforcement and you guys are not going to do stuff how it's supposed to be done and do it your own way, well, hey, we might as well just scratch it and say, hey, you're not law enforcement because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing is you get somebody to send you a video, you supposed to get the report. You supposed to know who the suspect is. You supposed to know who the victim is. Y'all don't know who the suspect or the victim is. Y'all just looking for somebody on the video. Y'all didn't even take it to the judge and ask the judge and the prosecutor to see if they gonna even prosecute on this and give you the warrant to execute the warrant on. Who? You don't even know who y'all looking for. What's the person name? That's the crazy part, bro. Then you rush in this house, man. You take the white lady out now. Then you go up in there. You got guns pointed at a black man and his family. Kids. A father and his family, bro. That is crazy. Y'all needs to be arrested. Y'all are doing criminal activity. That's like some gang type stuff, bro. You got the gun pointed with the light on. They were kids, man. This man was sitting here chilling. Y'all just bust down his door, and then come to find out, somebody bamboozled y'all. Y'all get a video from a 7-year-old phone from another state that the house is somewhere else. That ain't even a house. And then y'all charge the father and the son with resisting arrest. Resisting what? Y'all wasn't even supposed to be there. Y'all didn't have a warrant. Everything is criminal as the police. Y'all Lafayette Police Department in Indiana, y'all should be executed for doing any law enforcement crime under dependent investigation immediately, because all those officers need to be arrested. Straight up.
I'm sorry? I said you were on the front porch here, and then I just saw you walking around the side of the house. And in the backyard, I just checked in to make sure that everything was okay.
Yeah, everything okay.
Okay. Is this your house?
Why you ask me that? I mean, what?
Because, I mean, you're walking around in the gate and you still haven't gone in the house. Do you have any ID on you?
Yeah, I do. I have ID.
Okay. Can I get your ID, please?
No, you ain't been get my ID, man. What's wrong with you, man?
108, would you start me another unit so we can use my ID?
What I'm gonna give you my ID for?
118, can I get you now to 849?
Because I don't know whose house this is.
I won't be at nobody's house. So you think I'm just gonna be at somebody's house, walking around their house? That's what you think? I'm just gonna be. Why you think I'm walking around somebody's house? Why you think that?
I saw you walking around the house.
I know, but why?
What I do is just verify what you're doing here. If everything's legit, I get out of the way.
It's legit.
Okay, so what you doing here?
What I'm doing here? What are you saying? What I'm doing here? I can't be right here. I stay here. Okay, what you want? I stay here.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, come on, man. You know I got to stay here. I won't be walking around or doing this. That man just cut my yard. You don't see that? I can't walk around and see that my yard. You see that man? You just saw that guy. Yeah.
I saw the guy leaving.
Okay, so you know what's going on. Come on, man.
But I don't know whose house this is.
So if you see anybody walking or standing at their house, you gonna stop me and say whose house it is?
If somebody's standing around the front door like that for a good while,
A good while? What are you saying? A good while?
I am.
What are you saying? A good while? What are you saying? A good while?
All I'm doing is just check and see if everything's okay. If this is your house, that's good. I was just checking on it.
I said it's my house. What you want me to do? What I don't supposed to be here? You saying I don't supposed to be in this house? That's what you saying? It's a problem with you. What? I don't supposed to be right here. That's what you saying?
What's that?
You saying it's a problem with me being right here in front of my house? That's what you saying?
Absolutely not. I'm just trying to verify.
I said I stay here. Well, so what else do you want me to do? I'm not gonna.
You. That's all I'm trying to find out.
Do I stay with her? Come on, man.
Okay.
Look, I'm black, she black. So that ought to tell you I stay here. Come on, man. Be for real. Come, let's get real. I'm black, she black. So that tell you I stay here. No, you don't gotta tell her. Don't tell them nothing.
That's
talking.
all I'm trying to find out.
You know I stay. I'm stay here.
Somebody walking around the side of the house.
What? And you saw that guy cutting the grass, and you didn't stop him. You didn't see that guy just cutting the grass. You didn't stop him.
I can drive away.
Okay, but why you didn't stop him? Why you didn't stop the guy that was just in his white truck? Sir, why you didn't stop the guy that was in the truck a while ago?
He wasn't messing around the side of the house.
He wasn't messing around the side of the house, but he was right here. You didn't stop him. What do you want? I don't understand this.
If this is your house.
It's my house. I'm telling you, this is my house. What you want me to do? What do you want me to do? This is my house, man.
I'm asking for some ID.
Some ID? Because to stay at my house, I got to show you my ID to be in front of my house?
I don't know this is your house.
I got to show you my ID to be in front of my house.
And in the backyard.
This is my house. What are you talking about?
Sir.
No, you talking to me right here. No, we can step right here.
I'm just asking. Can we step over here? Just one minute.
No, I'm calm down, man. We can talk right here. What we have to run for? I mean, I don't know.
I just show it to you.
Okay.
So I don't know what this officer's saying.
He saw me standing right here, and I walked to the back. What you doing walking to the back? What you doing? I can't walk in my house. What the hell going on? What is going on, bro?
Can we see your ID just a bit?
No. You're not gonna see my ID. I stay here. What the hell is going on?
That's what we just asked.
I stay here. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't have to say. I stay here. What else do you want me to do? Hey, they saying I don't stay here. Look at this house, y'all. They saying I don't stay here because the house is nice. I got a nice house. They say I don't stay here. Hey, they say I don't stay here because I got a nice house. I ain't never been like this. But hey, man.
And we know it's not about drugs. Two reasons that I know it. Number one, the data tells me. What does the data tell me? Every source you want to consult says that white folks use drugs and sell drugs and possess drugs at least as often, if not more often, than black and brown folks do. Right? Just as likely to possess, just as likely to use, just as likely to deal. But who gets arrested? We know it's black and brown folks 5 times more likely on average to be incarcerated for drugs. African Americans 4 times more likely to be busted for weed than white folks, even though usage rates for weed are virtually identical. So that's one way that we know it's not about drugs, that we know it's about controlling certain people. And if police are the ones doing that, then why are we surprised that black folks are cynical about policing, right? Why is that shocking? It shouldn't be. The other reason I know the war on drugs is not about drugs is that I'm standing here. And here's what I mean by that. If the war on drugs were actually about drugs, I don't know who'd be giving this talk, but I know it sure as hell wouldn't be me. Because I don't think y'all would let me Skype this in from prison. And that's where I'd be right about now if the war on drugs were actually about drugs. And I can admit that because the statute of limitations has expired on this shit, so nobody can touch me now, right? No, I don't need like applause for weed. Like that's weird. Like you don't need to, woo-hoo, he used to get high. Woo, you know. No, it's all good. My asthma came back. I can't do that anymore. But, and I got kids. I'm trying to set an example. But my point is, right, if the war on drugs were really about drugs, myself and a whole lot of other white folks would be doing time, right? Because, I worked in public housing projects as a community organizer for about 15 months in the 90s, and I saw fewer drugs in public housing than I saw on a typical weekend on the 8th floor of the dorm where I lived my freshman year of college at Tulane University, uptown in New Orleans, right? I saw fewer drugs in 15 months in public housing than I saw on a typical Saturday night in room 804, y'all, which I think was my room. But I can't be sure because drugs were involved. But you get the point, right? War on drugs isn't about that. So if law enforcement enforces the law that way, that's why people of color are going to look sideways at cops.